I don't do these very often, but I'm extremely tired on my drive home from the music festival. And I realized after 60 miles after leaving the festival, when I hit my friend's house in Yakima, Washington, after 60 miles of driving, I go to look out and the cord that connects to electricity between my trailer and my FJ, the cord somehow got loose and decided to drag and potentially spark for 60 miles, because by the time I see my cord, it's the black has like departed from my light's starting to die. The black coating on the cord has separated from all the little wires on the inside of the cord, and there's copper fraying outside of all of those different wires, like the green wire, the red wire, the blue wire. Like, there's so many wires within this black coating wire for the RV or trailer. Yeah, so it somehow came unplugged, and half the plug, well, I'm exaggerating, not half, at least a quarter of the plug has completely disappeared and been shaved off by the cement because it was dragged for 60 miles without me knowing it. And I'm only guessing 60 miles because last I saw it, it was attached. Because obviously I would not leave it unattached, because I need to have brake lights and tail lights and turn signals, which that power cord provides. And well, I've been driving in complete darkness for 200 miles with no tail lights or blinkers. Everything was pretty much closed around 5 p.m. in Yakima for me to get any replacements. But also, I'm broke, and I just spent my last $85 on a full tank of gas to get home. I don't get my disability check until next week. And so I couldn't stay up in Yakima at my friend's house overnight because I have physical therapy at 8 o'clock in the morning, which I had to leave at 7 o'clock in the morning for, because it's a different location and I don't know where it's at. And it's in a town or two over from me that I'm not used to going to. So it is 2 o'clock in the morning now. I'm going to get home approximately at 2:45, 3 a.m. My plan is to drop where I store it. I don't know if they have a lock on the gates for different times. I've never tried to go in the middle of the night or like 3 o'clock in the morning to see if the gate will open with my gate code. Hopefully I can drop my trailer off. I plan to try and grab everything out of my trailer, throw it in the FJ, and then go home and unload it from the FJ into the house. Luckily, my uncle called me and offered to have me wake him up, even if it's 3 a.m., to help me unload. I have been in such a high anxiety panic attack almost the last 3 hours. It's starting to calm down because my stomach hurts because I drank some more Red Bull, and now I really kind of need to get home. I will leave it at that because there's nowhere for me to pull over to do my business in the middle of the highway. There's a bar, but everything is closing. It's at 2 a.m. right now, so there's like nowhere for me to stop to be able to do business, put it lightly. So yeah, my complete plug to my trailer and then the cord is completely effed. It is separated from the wires. The coating is separated from it. Like, It's not even protecting the wires anymore. The plug is a quarter of the way shaved off. I have no money to buy a replacement. I'm going to get like a good 2-hour nap maybe before physical therapy. Like if this physical therapy wasn't as important, like if I had another physical therapy appointment lined up in like a week or two, I would maybe have just canceled this and maybe stayed up in Yakima and tried to take care of it instead of driving home in the dark dangerously. I did put reflective tape on the back to try and help at least show some kind of depth to don't get too close to my trailer. I've been driving with my hazard lights on for 200 miles just to give people warning that, hey, I'm slow, go ahead and pass me. I will pull over to the right of the shoulder and let people pass. I'm trying to be safe. I would rather people not be behind me because I don't want rear-ended, because I've been rear-ended multiple times. It's just not it's not in my cards. It's not going to happen anymore. I manifest in positivity. I had the best weekend at Base Canyon. I haven't posted any of the music videos that I recorded yet. I'm playing the best 3 days of my freaking life. I highly suggest to Base Canyon. I've been to only a few festivals so far. I know not everybody is in that type of music, and it's not just all about recreational use of substances. I go sober. I get high off the adrenaline and the energy of the crowd. I love the crowd. I can't read the comments. I'm sorry, guys. I'm driving, so I can't really read your guys' comments, but I will later when I get a chance, and I'll try to reply to them when I can. It's just unfortunate that I had such an excellent weekend, and then just to have it end up being like high anxiety, panic, like stressed for 200 miles because I had no other means or resources to buy a new cord, try and get it on, and then still try to make my physical therapy appointment at 8 a.m., which I have to leave for at 7. It's been a rough evening after a fantastic weekend. It's a disabled life. That's about all I can say. I try my best. I want to inspire others. I'm trying to stay happy and positive about everything that happened over the weekend, all the great people I met. The community is what makes, I think, the festival the best. It's the whole giving and receiving love and respect towards each other, and not judging what you look like and what you dress in. It's all about, for me, it's for gifting bracelets. For me, it's to see somebody smile on their face when I give them something that's cheaply made, but a lot of thought and art go into making this. So it's all about me giving to other people, and seeing the smile on their face is what really gets me happy. The smile on their faces. Even outside of music festivals, I will give bracelets to my medical, nurses, my doctors. I give bracelets to anybody out in public if they make a comment or give me a compliment, or they're friendly towards me, or they look at or see my bracelet and say that's gorgeous or something. It usually doesn't mean that much to me because I have so many beads at home. I can remake the same thing if I wanted to. I don't like to make the same bracelet over again, but I am more than happy to give it to somebody. I would rather give a gift of just a smile. You never know how it's going to make somebody's day. It can make or break somebody's day because they might be having the crappiest day ever, and here comes some stranger giving you something that is nice. Or like I love to say, smiling is contagious. It really is. The more you smile, people will smile back at you. So I know a lot of people have rusty bee faces, but if you could try and practice smiling, it takes more muscles in your face to frown than it is to smile. So think about that one. It takes more muscles to frown than smile. So smiling is contagious, and if somebody smiles because I give them a gift, I get the biggest grin myself. It's contagious, just like yawning. I like to compliment people out in public. I'm all about trying to inspire others to be kind to each other. There's so many people that just would rather tear each other down. And why is it that people would rather be jealous and tear others down? I don't understand why people would be like that. I just don't get it. I want to help uplift people. I want to see people smile. I want other people to be happy. I am all about trying to spread happiness and inspiration, despite no matter how bad your circumstances might be. Just like my bad circumstance right now, I am totally uplifting myself, thinking about all the positive things and the things that make me happy. Stuck with the negative thought patterns of the anxiety and fear of what could potentially happen because of not having tail lights and brake lights and blinkers. It's been a rough 200 miles. I have 27 miles to go. I'm not going to do the live that long. I just wanted to touch base with y'all and do a live. I don't do them very often. I have a little slight bit of laryngitis from yelling and screaming so much over the last 3 days, with the music, of course. I'm a metalhead at heart. I grew up listening to Pantera and showing my age now here. Pantera, Slipknot. I mean, I loved all the 90s grunge, new age rock metal, or rap metal. I loved all of that stuff. It was what I loved. I dressed goth and emo and stuff, but now I'm not like that. I've totally changed my tune, and I used to hate to dance, but now I love to dance because it's the only thing that keeps me moving. If I wasn't moving and dancing, I would be still bedbound and not doing anything. So for the fact that I can still make it a two or 3 day festival and dance 3 nights in a row to the point where I am crippled by the time I am done dancing for the night, and then do it all over again the next day, you'd be amazed at what your body can do. Your body can do so much if you allow it to rest. And adequate sleep is a major part of it. So all you insomniacs out there that are still up with me, I love you. Thank you. I'm only on here because I am so tired. I started nodding off, and the only way I can stay awake is if I just talk and get things off my head, off my chest, out of my head. And then once it's kind of out of my mouth, it's a way of me dumping the negativity and just starting anew and starting to think about the good things. I got some amazing photos of some beautiful women that I got to camp next to. I made friends with my camp neighbors. I made friends with people from Florida, a big family of them. They brought their turntables, and we had a little bit of a cool chill area after the festival was over at midnight. Of course, security walks around, quiet time, turn off the turntables and turn on the freaking speaker is what we do. I keep it at least a little bit, reasonable. But I really had a good weekend. I met so many great people. I've made so many lasting friendships just meeting people at music festivals. Because I tell you what, when you get older, I'm 45. I have no shame about my age. I have no shame. I love meeting people of all ages. I stay away from 18 and under because, there's been a lot of issues with streamers and content creators and influencers and people talking to underage people. And, I love kids, but like, I don't feel like it's super appropriate. You can be talking about games and stuff and that, that kind of thing, streaming games and stuff, but when it gets to be personal information, I don't think that's right. And I think parents should be monitoring their children on their social media. And I don't feel like it's done enough. I play Call of Duty, so I know how toxic it can be on those games. And I'm not toxic. I am all about trying to make people laugh. And, they say something to me first, I instantly report them. I'm not going to lie. I don't think it's appropriate because, for one, I don't think it's appropriate that kids are on the game that are under 18. It's rated M for mature for a reason. That's on the adult that is raising that child to make that decision. But, I really don't respect those parents just for the fact that they're introducing their kid to a lot of toxicity at an early age, and they just want to. And then they watch streamers, and then they watch streamers' language, and so they think it's cool to be toxic too. So the cycle continues going on with the gaming community against women, especially. Women gamers are starting to really show up, though. There's a lot of cool lady gamer groups that I'm a part of. I don't feel like I really fit in with them that well. I don't know. It's just hard to find a good gaming lady bestie to game with. But that's besides the point. I'm rambling. I'm just trying to stay awake. So if anybody's still watching, thank you. I'm not sure exactly what all to talk about still. I just want to keep on to keep talking. I need to stay awake. I am extremely tired. I got injured a lot while I was at the music festival. I had these battle wounds on my nose, on my eyelid, on my leg. My back and neck are painful dearly. This is the worst pain I've been in for a long time. But despite that pain, it'll get better over the next few days with enough rest and recuperation. And my mentality. Having a good mentality about it makes all the difference in the world. I spoke with a stage 4 cancer patient on my plane back from California, and it is amazing that she just got the news the week prior that her cancer was gone. It's amazing. I love hearing people's stories of triumph and inspiration. It inspires me to keep going so I can help inspire and motivate all of you to keep going. No matter how bad things get, things could always be worse, but you can make things better. It's all up to you. And do your research. I'm not trying to say do your own Dr. Google, because Google don't have all the best information. I don't even trust some of the NIH, National Institute of, or is it the NIH? Whatever, my dyslexia. Anyway, they base some of their information off some studies that have skewed results. I've done extensive research. I have a Bachelor of Science in Forestry. I use my bachelor, my university email address to sign up for medical information. And that is how I became knowledgeable in tree diseases and human diseases. I know both. I could almost have a degree in medical as well. I've helped diagnose multitudes of people because I have extensive list of diagnoses. I don't want to get into all of that right now. I'm trying to think about more positive things, but the positive thing about this is I have been helping raise awareness. I've been helping people get diagnosed. I've been helping point them in the right direction of where they need to go. The most important thing to get diagnosed first, because it is messy. It is messy having all these diseases with this connective tissue disease I have, and primary immunodeficiency disease, lupus, RA, POTS, mast cell activation syndrome. I have autism. I have ADHD. I know celiac disease. I have Hashimoto's thyroiditis. I have nodules in my freaking thyroid. I have cysts all over my spine. I have a spinal cord that is attached to freaking scar tissue that needs to be cut loose. I have constant pain, constant systemic inflammation. That inflammation presses on nerves, so I get nerve fibromyalgia, misfiring of nerves all over the place. Fibromyalgia for me is just a symptom. It's not a diagnosis. My EDS is the problem. And my EDS is a connective collagen based hair, skin. So EDS people look younger for longer amounts of time than typical people, because collagen, it doesn't form correctly, so it just stays softer. So that's part of the EDS thing. But finding people to raise awareness has been amazing. I just saw something about a comment, something about dying from cringe right now. Well, you're cringe. Why do people gotta be toxic, dude? I am trying to inspire people to be nice, motivation, uplift others. I am chronically happy. So why do people want to bring the hate? There's always going to be haters. There's always going to be trolls. I understand that. And it is what it is. Stop projecting. You're projecting your own insecurities onto me. You're the one that's cringe. So you're cringe for making a cringe comment, whoever you are, if you're even still on here. But people can say whatever they want to say. You can think whatever you think. You can't do anything to change your mind. I'm who I am, and if you don't like me, get off my life. Scroll by. I would love for people to love me and like me, but I'm not for everybody, and I know that. So, whatever. I hope you find happiness in your life. If you're still watching, cringy person, I didn't look at your name. I saw the word cringe. I'm like, oh, whatever. So if you're still in here, I hope you can find your happiness somewhere. And sorry, I don't have the happiness for you. You got to make that choice yourself. You are the only person that can choose happiness for yourself. I can't do anything about it. I'm just trying to spread awareness about what my diseases are, and I'm being authentically real, and I'm not fake. I'm going to say how it is. I'm going to tell it how it is. And a lot of people don't like that. Sorry. But what can I do? I'm neurospicy. It's not an excuse, but it's a part of who I am. I identify as that. And I'm not afraid to speak the truth. I'd rather speak the truth than be fake to y'all and be like, Oh, hey, buy my stuff. Let's go to my TikTok shop. Oh, look at my makeup. Oh my God, I have so much makeup on. Yeah, no, dude. Whatever. I'm not one of those content creators. If you're looking for that, go to TikTok. I'm not a TikToker. I don't like TikTok. I do have a TikTok account. I did have quite a big following before COVID happened. I have some videos that have like 70,000 freaking views, which is not big compared to some people that have millions of freaking views on videos. But I'm pretty proud of myself for having something, at least over 50K. I mean, that's pretty freaking sweet. And I know it's not viral by any means, but I'm trying the best I can. I'm finding my niche, and I'm just trying to be me. And not everybody's gonna like me, and I accept that. That is what it is. Just try not to be toxic on my page, because I will delete it. I am trying to spread happiness, and I don't want toxicity on my page. Take that elsewhere. There's plenty of other people to troll. I'm going through some small town right now. Excuse. I just love life, and I love trying to inspire people. I have these long braids because of my chronic illness, and it's easier for me to manage because when you have 5 autoimmune diseases that give you major fatigue because your muscles are working on overdrive because your ligaments and tendons got overused from 9 years in the freaking Navy. I served 9 years in the Navy. I'm a Navy veteran. You're welcome for your service if you believe in that. If you don't believe in, supporting the military, then it is what it is. But I served in the military for 9 years. I've been deployed to the Persian Gulf twice. I've been all over the world. I got a Bachelor of Forestry degree. I'm an educated woman. I worked in the intelligence field as an analyst. I'm a great technical writer. I'm getting into screenwriting now. I'm getting more into editing so I can hopefully have some better thumbnails on my YouTube stuff. I have goals. Even though I'm disabled, there are still things out there that I can do, but I'm just not a reliable employee for anybody else. I will not show up on time. I'm pretty much late to most of my doctor appointments because I can't get moving fast enough because of my body malfunctioning. You would never understand what it felt like unless you were in my shoes and had the same problems. I have met so many people like me, and once I have met them and told them, like, hey, I think you have this because I have it too, it takes one to know one. And I can recognize it very fast in somebody when they start mentioning certain things. And it's a great feeling to help educate somebody and show them the way of how to help themselves. I just hope that I can help you all be happy. Be happy with your own lives. Life is a gift. I've almost died. I have gone off a 40-foot embankment. I rolled a truck head first, flipped twice, landed against a tree, and I didn't think I was going to open my eyes. When that day happened, I said I would never take life for granted ever again. I am trying to live forever. Well, not forever, at least till 100 though. A lot of people are like, 100 is way too old. Why? Why is 100 way too old? 100 is not too old. What is so wrong with trying to see 100 years of life, to see the difference from like when you're a child to like when you're like 100? Like 100 years, be like 100 years ago, this happened, that happened. Like if you still have a good memory, of course. Hopefully you do. A lot of people's minds go by then, but I just really want to inspire you guys. Live life to your fullest. I am in so much pain right now. My knees, my neck, my back, everything is on fire. I have muscle spasms going up and down my right side of my back. I have sciatica shooting down my left leg. But I'm still here smiling. I'm still here doing a live. I'm still here trying to be positive and think about all the good things that life has to offer. Can any of you answer the question, are you happy? Are you honestly, truly happy in your life? A lot of people I ask, strangers, friends, family, don't matter. Anybody I ask, hardly anybody can tell me what makes them happy. You know what makes me happy? Art therapy, music, dancing, driving, and having my body function in a better way with less symptoms on a day. So I can actually do those hobbies that I enjoy. And I enjoy socializing. I love video chatting. I love meeting people online. I love interacting with people from all over the world. I still have yet to find a YouTuber to help collaborate. I would love to do some collaborations. I want to do some more skits. I have my filming project I got going on with people with the American Legion for Navy veterans and first responders. It's a very big project. It's called Range 22. Anybody that serves in some kind of role, either serving the community or a country, there's a lot of caveat to that, and you experience a lot of traumatic events when you're serving, first responding, and serving the country in the military. You go through a lot of things, and not to say that civilians don't do, but they do too. But I'm hoping that we can try and help set the example for other people to show them find humor in life. Therapists aren't always freaking helpful. I still have yet to find a good therapist. Therapists in mental health are so hard to find these days that, yeah, that's why I have this channel. I am trying to, essentially, I'm vlogging, getting things off my chest, and I feel so much better talking about it. This is a Dashcam diary live. I love people. I would love to interact with comments. I will read them when I get stopped, when it's safe. I cannot right now. I wish I had moderators to help. Still looking for editors too, but I guess I'm gonna have to edit all my stuff myself. But that's okay. It's all about learning and growing, and no matter what the experience is, good or bad, as long as you learn something from it, you can grow from that, and you can continue on and become a happy person. You really can. Despite all the issues I've had with my cord today, I can still smile and I can still find things to be happy about. That's why I am chronically happy. I do have videos where I'm crying my eyeballs out. I have videos where I'm freaking angry and I'm just trying my best not to curse and get kicked off of YouTube for that video. But I want to spread awareness. I want to see other people happy. And please let me know. If anybody can tell me what makes you happy, leave that comment, please. I want to know what makes other people happy. Like, I like puzzles, but I don't like to do that hobby very often because it hurts my back. I haven't been over for so long looking, because I get, with my ADHD, I will hyper focus on a puzzle until I finish the sucker. Me and my mom will finish a puzzle, a 1,000-piece puzzle, and within 12 hours. Her and I both. You know, find hobbies. And if you work too many jobs where you don't have time for hobbies, and that's where I see a lot of my peers start falling out, burning out, because they've been working more physical labor jobs and, lower paying jobs. So they don't have job satisfaction. I wish more people would follow their true calling in life. It's easier for me to say that now because I'm early retired disabled. I cannot work a regular job at 9 to 5. I have doctor appointments almost Monday through Friday. I have to schedule my vacations around my doctor appointments. It's pretty ridiculous. Some days I have like 3 appointments a day. It is a full-time job being disabled, so I don't have time to have an actual job to do other things that would hurt my body more because I'm not able to heal until after I have my spinal cord surgery. I'm looking at spinal cord surgery. I have my consult in 2 weeks. I've been waiting 9 months for, and it's been 5 years in the making for this surgery to happen. And I'm in so much pain all the time. But you wouldn't know it by looking at me, now would you? People like to judge me off of these braids. They're like, you're a D addict. You're a hippie, or you're just called several things. I've been called many things in my life. Yeah. I just need more positive reinforcement. That's all. Which I just give to myself. It's all about loving yourself. Once you love yourself, you can eventually find happiness. And I hope you all can. I'm getting, gosh, I have 7 miles to go. I'm going to start wrapping up this live here. Thank you, everybody that watched. Oh, my light went out too already. I need to change the batteries in this thing. I really love my little light though. This thing has really came in handy for nighttime freaking videos. When it stays on. Alright, so I gotta end this live, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like any of what I talk about, go ahead and check out some of my videos. If you don't like anything, then don't watch any of them. But thank you for checking me out, listening for a minute or two, or 2 seconds, 10 seconds, whatever. I just appreciate it, and I'm just trying to stay awake, and it's really helped me just to be able to talk, to make it home safely with dangerous no taillights and turn signals on my trailer because of the incident that happened between the gorge and Yakima. My cable is fried. My cable is jacked. It's screwed. So anyway, thank you all very much. I really love each and every one of you, whether you love me or hate me. I love you regardless. So I have all the love in the world to give, and nothing is going to break me down more than the Navy and everybody else has broken me down in my past. I'm a lot better and stronger for it now, and I'm a lot happier for learning what to look out for in douchebags. So thank you very much, guys, and please enjoy the rest of your morning or afternoon or day or evening, wherever you may be at time zone wise. It is almost 3 a.m. for me, so hopefully I can get a 2-hour nap before my PT in the morning, because I need that physical therapy. My body, I got out to get gas. My knees just, I was just like, oh. So I need to rest bad. 5 miles to go until I get home. My life's not going to last either, so I gotta go. I love you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are all loved by me. Peace out, guys. I gotta end this. Actually, I need to pull over so I can do this. at the stop sign. What an even better chance for that. Let me do this safely. Ending stream. Somehow, somewhere, how do I end this? Exit? Yes.